So that it's a choice between an inner navigation or more of a prescriptive kind of life. Like there's a rule book. There's a cause and effect. If I do this and I do it right and I have that checklist and I check them all off, at least I've been responsible and I'm following the rules. I'm being good. If I'm being good, should I not expect good to come out of that? And so I hear you saying that we might have a little bit of a gap, a misunderstanding between it's maybe not this or that. Maybe that we're not making as much of a choice as we thought. Am I hearing you right?
Yes. And I want to pull back into what you just said, the idea of standing up on your ground, to stand up into yourself. And a good tree has good roots, but you can't see them, and has good dirt, and you can't see that, the underneath part. So what we're looking at is not a linear progression, which is what I hear with the prescription and the if I give you 11 guaranteed steps, by the time you get to the end of them, you will be successful. And if you turn around and say, well, I'm not successful, I followed all your plans, I can come back around and say, well, you didn't do them correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to take a big, giant step back from all of that, not to throw it away. Learning skills is great. Being responsible to having some sort of plan is great. And hold that intention, TENSION. Hold the tension between having a plan and not having a plan. When you've achieved paradox, you have achieved wisdom. That's a philosophical statement that needs to be backed up by logical arguments. But let's just posit it for me. Let's just say as if, act as if. If I have found the paradox, I have found wisdom. The paradox is I grow up into a big, tall, wonderful, fulfilled life if I sink my roots down into places I can't see. And that brings in the second thing is live these questions as if I'm sinking my roots into a cosmos that wants me to succeed. And I don't have to have an entirely worked out plan, and I don't even have to have a beautiful little elevator speech. I simply have to have the confidence of a little bit of a goal to live into the reality that's trying to live into me, and to broaden one's own heart, to broaden one's own understanding of reality, and to broaden one's spirit, to live spiritually in a very broad sense. To broaden one spiritually is to gain the confidence where we don't have faith anymore. All of that's been discarded in modernism. I can't point to a scripture and say the scripture is going to tell me what to do, which is really my 11-point plan. I'm giving you scripture is what I'm doing. But this is Carl Jaspers. He says we're going to, in the new axial age, the new spiritual age, we are going to cease living by faith, a faith that's been given to us, even though those will not go away, and they're still very important, wisdom traditions. We are going to live in good faith, too. And that's where we change our manner. We're going to live in good faith, and maybe let's pretend like what we're living in good faith to is that there is a good that's trying to emerge from within all of the unitivity in the universe. The coming together in every moment of the cosmos is a coming together around the good, and that good uppercase G is trying to live out through our lowercase g. And because we don't know how it's all going to turn out, we have to focus on the intention. And now my willfulness has to be guided by that quiet voice that is indeed very quiet, but always right.